Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Allegedly, the Olori Mariam exposed the king's deepest secret. Yay, my people. Okay, from what we are hearing, they said, we do know that for quite a long time now, Dr. Elizabeth have been in charge in the palace when it has to do with delegating duties to women and other things that they do in the palace. They said the king have given her veto power to take decisions, to delegate duties to the Olories, and all of these things. Mariam happens to be the one doing it before now. But ever since Dr. Elizabeth enters the palace, they said the king have given her the post, and this is something that Dr. Mariam, doesn't like at all. Who dash Mariam doctor? They call him doctor. No be smart, Hey, so my people, they said, so Mariam do not like the fact that it is Dr. Elizabeth who is now telling her what to do. And the worst part of it is that they said if there's an occasion where a lot of maybe gifts or something good will not come out, they will send Mariam. And if it is somewhere that a lot of people will come and big men and all of that, they will send another person, and Mariam doesn't like it. That was why they said there was one day that there was a party. Is it a birthday celebration or something? And that person that was doing that thing is somehow related to Mariam. So Mariam was expecting that Dr. Elizabeth will send her to go and represent the king there. But rather they said Dr. Elizabeth sent Ronke to go and represent, is it Ronke or Temitope? One of them to go and represent the king. And Mariam did not take it from them. They said Mariam even prepared and go there on her own. This time around she's not she did not go to represent the king. So she doesn't like the fact that it is Dr. Elizabeth who is taking or delegating duties to them. And we do know that she has been in the marriage before Dr. Elizabeth. She's the first and Dr. Elizabeth is the second. But it is her attitude that makes Dr. Elizabeth to take over, that made the king to hand over to Dr. Elizabeth. So, and she doesn't like that fact. And recently we heard that Dr. Elizabeth went on a vacation with the king after a series of complaints that the king is not giving her much attention again and all of that. So they said the way they are now treating Mariam in the palace, she no like am. I know be something she expected. Before she was on top now, and she thought it is going to continue like that, But now that things have changed, she's not happy at all. So this last one, they said the king and Dr. Elizabeth went on a vacation. That one got to her, that she started lamenting that she's frustrated, she's the most hated, that the king doesn't show her any love in the palace and all of that. To the point that they said she went to Akure. And one of the reasons she went to Akure was to go and, according to her, to go and complain to Queen Naomi. But we do know that the reason she went to that Akure was to go and mess up things for the king, because we know that the moment she go to Akure and embarrass Naomi, that Queen Naomi will not take it. Queen Naomi will fire back at the king and warn him to caution his wives and all of that. And with that, Queen Naomi might get angry again with the king. And all this celebration that we are preparing might be a thing of the past or will be prolonged again. So to me, that is how I see it, or that is why I see it. So, but will I say, fortunately for Mariam, fortunately for Queen Naomi, and unfortunately for Mariam, they said when she got to Akure, she did not meet Queen Naomi, but she met Queen Naomi's mother, and they said that one gave her woto woto. They said the kind of embarrassment and insult that Queen Naomi's mother gave to Mariam, she left there in shame. As a matter of fact, her legs were shaking. Abi was shaking while she was moving out of the place, because they said the kind of embarrassment and the words that Queen Naomi's mother used for her, she never expected it. She thought it was those times they would be telling her, please go, we don't need you people here. Naomi doesn't want it. They said this one, they told them that you are a devil in human form. That you people, you are nothing to write home about. You have, they said the embarrassment was so huge and heavy that she almost collapsed there. And she managed to walk out of the place. And on getting to the palace, you know, the first person, okay, they said before she got to the palace, message have reached the king that that Mariam visited Akure, you know, but she did not see Queen Naomi. And with that news, the king was also waiting for her to return back so that the king would blast her for going to Akure after a series of warnings that she shouldn't go close to Queen Naomi again. They said while she was coming back to the palace, she too was angry, waiting to pour it on the king. The king was angry, waiting for her to come back so that he will blast her. So while the two met, they said in the king's personal parlor, you know. So they met there, and the king was like, why did you go to Akure? The king was still on it, asking that question when they said Mariam started calling. He even called him names. That there is nothing that Mariam did not tell the king. As a matter of fact, the worst of it all is that the king, they said Mariam told the king that, look, oh, that this is high time you start treating me as a human being, or I am going to spill. And if I open my mouth and I know say they go dethrone you. This is the first and I be the second time we have been hearing things like that. And Mariam promised the king that if she exposed him, that he will not, that he will be dethroned. And recall that there was a prophecy that one of the wives would dethrone the king if care is not taken. Hey, my people. So we don't know if Mariam is this person that would dethrone the king. A lot of people have been saying that it is wrong, this, wrong, that. It could be possible that it is this secret that Mariam have against the king. They said at the moment the Mariam started talking about that secret, they said the king went cold. As in, if you look at him, you thought that they poured ice water on his head. And he was so quiet that Mariam was lamenting, ranting, making noise, saying all sorts of things, both the ones that she's supposed to say and the ones that she's not supposed to say. They said the kind of words that were coming out from Mariam's mouth, one would think that she is talking to one of the guards in the palace. That unless you come closer, that is the only time you know that she was talking to the king. They say no be smarting. No be smarting. And a lot of questions have been popping up saying, what could be the secret? What is exactly the secret? And that is why you see Mariam doing everything that she is doing in the palace and the king cannot do anything about it. The highest thing, the king will send her out. After everything, she will return back to the palace and say she's sorry and everything will just die off like that. No be smarting, no be smarting. But Madam should be very careful. She should. So guys, what exactly do you think it will be this secret, this deepest secret of the king that Mariam have against the king that will always make the king to shut up anytime Mariam started talking about it? So guys, I just saw this on social media and I thought I should share with you. Don't forget that they are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you are yet to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Give this video a thumbs up and share it. My God will bless you. Bye for now. Love you guys.